Hello everyone, welcome back to Christopher's Models and Dioramas. One of the difficult things uh, when it comes to building something like this is sometimes it's a supply issue. Um, and that was what took so long to getting this done. It seems some folks are doing some remodeling around here, and what I was using for a water effect, they were using to remodel their home with is putting tiles and stuff down. But fortunately, I got what I was able to need, what I needed, and able to finish it. Between each layer of the clear acrylic glue is a layer of English ivy green paint mixed with sunny day yellow. And I mix it to where it looks like a swampy algae color. And after I put the paint on, I let it dry. I put over the top of it a layer of clear craft glue. And then I will put another layer of the clear acrylic glue on top of that. And each time I put a layer of the glue on there, I give it a wavy texture to it. And that's what takes so long on something like this, because you have to sit and put it on there, and you put your wave on there, and then you have to come back and you check it out. And then I use this craft stick, and what I do, how I figured to do that, is that I push it up and I move it along, and then I come back and check on it. And when I can move that wave and it doesn't bounce back, that means it's set. I can walk away, put it up for a bit, and let it completely dry. And I repeat that same process over again. Now, yes, this does take longer to do than the mix and the pour stuff, but there's fewer steps involved in this. I don't have to do any special technique to give it the waiver look. All I have to do is have a little bit of patience and a craft stick that I can fashion for my purpose. Albeit this is a corn dog stick instead of a craft stick, and that's the reason why it looks brown. But as far as the flocking and the foliage go, this is from an aquarium kit, which fits us just fine. Uh, the cattails are actually from a model train supply that you can buy at any hobby store that has model train supplies with it, or even diorama kits with it. Same thing with this. And as for my traditional flocking, here is just inexpensive herbs with model railroad flocking mixed together and held down with a combination of the craft glue thinned out really good. Then I just repeat it until I can blow on it and it won't come off. Total time on something like this normally wouldn't take but maybe a month, maybe two, but with the way things were and getting what I needed, this took longer than what I'd hoped. But one of the questions I get often asked is, um, where do I get the figures for this? Now, you can get the figures at any kind of hobby store. They pretty much sell them everywhere. But if you can't find them there, I recommend you go to like a hardware store or a farm supply place. That's where I get most of my figures from, actually. Because where I'm at, the closest hobby store is like 35 miles away, and it's not, things being as they are, it's either, point and click an order and wait a week or two, or drive there, or be patient and find you a hardware store nearby that has them for reasonably pretty much about the same price. But now that Allie the alligator's all done, I'm going to work on this guy. This is a deer that I bought at a farm supply place. I'm going to have to do some modifying to it to give it a really good look, trim the horns up, but overall, that's not a bad figure. But when I'm done with that, that's the next project we're going to start on. But some of the other questions I get asked is, can this be used as a teaching tool for a classroom? Yes, actually you can. You can use dioramas to teach kids, give them a hands-on idea how to build something around their environment. You can actually get these kits called Scientific Scenic, I believe that's what they're called. And they have a wide variety of kits that you can choose from deserts, mountains, forests, to even an island kit. And I think even a couple of them have like castles and log cabins that you can use put in your classrooms, and they're really handy. And the great thing is that you can use some of the supplies left over from that for other builds. And I have actually done that. I actually bought one of these kits and for just specifically that, and put the supplies that I needed to fill in the gaps on what I was lacking. And they're really good to come across. The other trick that you can use when the other thing they're really good for is if you have someone who has a business and they need an office decoration, you could build something like this and just put it in the corner of your office to fill in a gap, around photos and things like that. And they're great conversation pieces. But the next project, like I said, is a deer project, and I'll be filling you in on that in the next week or two as we get started on that, because it's going to have another water effect to it, but this time it's going to be a waterfall effect. And I'm going to show you how to build an inexpensive waterfall without spending a lot of money, as usual, and have a really good effect to it. So until next time, remember, if you're not getting messy while you're doing it, you're not having as much fun as you should. Take care, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving.